My name is Sarah Gonzalez, and I'm an Idle Tuesdays intern. I'm originally from Pico Rivera, California. I was involved in a lot of different things growing up. I did everything from dance to swimming to getting taught piano at home and then taking piano lessons. So I was kind of like trying all these different little creative things and then finding out I could write poetry and just trying everything. High school for me was pretty easy. I enjoyed my classes, but I think what stood out in my mind the most was my time in theater. I met a lot of really cool and interesting people in there, and kind of found out like, oh, it's okay to be silly in front of people, and that actually kind of makes people feel more at ease with you. It kind of got me over my fear of public speaking. So that's where I spent a lot of my time. I would hang out in the green room during lunch, or I would try to get involved with plays, or even just running like house manager. But that's where I spent a lot of my time, was in the theater whenever I had a spare moment. I graduated from Whittier College with a bachelor's degree in English and creative writing. I chose to attend Whittier College because it seemed to have the classes that I was really looking for my major. I was really focused on getting more education on creative writing and kind of teaching myself about the different processes and the craft of it. And Whittier College was the best funded. I got the best scholarship there. It was close to home, and it was a liberal arts school, so I was able to like really take all the classes that I wanted and that I found interesting. So some of the classes that I took in college were mostly English, but I had my music classes as well. I took history of jazz, I took history of Latin American music, classical music fundamentals. The fundamentals I kind of learned when I did my piano lessons as a child, so I learned how to read music and everything. But I got a really good understanding of classical music and how everything progressed and became what it is today. I got insights into jazz and Latin American music, which is more of my background coming from a Hispanic family. And then on the creative writing side, I took poetry classes that taught me how to write lyrics better, which is what I wanted to do for a long time. I got the chance to write short stories and kind of figure out like, oh, I could also tell a narrative if I really chose to. So that's kind of where I spent all my time, was either in the music building or in my own little bubble of creative writing.
What a nice compliment.
Oh, okay. My dream job would be anything creatively challenging, just because I never like doing the same thing twice when I go to work. So I kind of latched onto the idea of marketing and music, because I come from a very musical family. My dad plays bass, my brother majored in music and plays tuba and piano, I play piano, I sing, all of this. So I really wanted to go into something that I could use my communication skills and my knowledge of writing and be able to use that to bring music to more people and kind of like show people like, look at the power of music. So that's my dream job, is ultimately some kind of marketing for music or anything music involved that I can bring it to people and really show them the power of it. Traveling, I'd like to see Italy and France and all of like the kind of where like the romantic languages come from, to kind of like get a connection to that. But I think I just want to see the world. I feel like I didn't allow myself to do that when I was in college. I kind of stayed in the library, or in high school I stayed at home and did my homework like a good student. And now I kind of want to branch out and see more of the world, experience more of the world, talk to more people, eat different kinds of foods and that kind of thing. If I could make a difference in people's lives just doing one thing, it would just be to make their lives easier. Whether that's by providing them with a shoulder to cry on when they're having a bad day, or being there to celebrate the birth of their first child, or if they have some kind of project for their work that they last minute find out is going to fall through and I can provide any kind of assistance to them. I want to just be there to be some kind of support for everybody that I possibly can.
So good. So that's it. All we need now is the walk-off.
Yeah.
It's going to be tricky with this now.